Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. We're playing Necrobinder on the new patch. So we're fighting the updated Dorito, updated A10 glass. Let's see what we can do. We're in the Underdogs. I feel like the Necrobinder just loves the Underdogs. So it's a great time to be a little bit greedy. She has such good block. What I'm doing here is I'm highlighting, I always highlight the chests just because things after the chest are typically easier. This relic that you get off the chest doesn't necessarily change the outcome that much, but it just kind of splits the act in two because elites don't scale in difficulty over the act. So elites you fight later are just going to be easier to kill. So this elite's going to be much easier to fight than, say, this elite. So I like splitting this up and seeing how many elites I can take after the chest. Well, I just noticed this act. This is like 3 golden compass routes. This is pretty awful, to be honest, but we can make it work. This is pretty good. 2 fires, 2 elites up there. I could path into elite this way. This gives me 1 fire, a bunch of events. Ooh, I can precise scissors, or I can silken tress. Silken tress can be a good way to plow through this wave of combat without having any like rest sites or anything. And I could just dodge the shop. I feel like this is a very good silken tress setup. Precise scissors also very good, but I think just getting any double cast good card here is going to be awesome. This fight's very hard, by the way. 3x2. Okay, so we want to kill this one because it's going to be doing a multi-hit next turn. Next turn, you're going to be doing a single hit. I saw something on Reddit. They decreased the number of times they attack by 1 every turn, and that helps me remember, because it's 2 hits, 1 hit, 0, and then back to 2. So we're going to go here and here. Can I do 15? That's only 13. If I draw also Bodyguard, I can. If I don't stagger next turn, I'm in so much trouble. So what are my odds of staggering? I need to draw specifically Bodyguard and Unleash. That'll do 12, because I'm taking 1 damage here no matter what. If I... The worst possible draw would be these 5, right? Bodyguard, Defend, Defend, Strike, Ascender's Bane. So I'm deciding basically, I guess I play Defend here. With a good draw, this goes over well. With a bad draw, at least I'm not taking damage from the base. This was a good draw. So I can kill you. This guy's going to be scary for 1 turn, but then I should be able to handle him the next turn. And that's why we have Big Osti anyway. We also take no damage. So I have like 3 turns to kill this guy now, and he's dead. Whew. Okay. Debilitate. This does 20 damage. And it makes vulnerable and weak just infinitely effective. If I take this, I basically have vulnerable and weak solved. Afterlife with replay is cool. Because it just lets you summon 12, but it's quite passive. I don't love that. I'm going to take this Giga Debilitate, I think. Poke is also kind of funny. 0 for 12, but 20 damage. The upgrade is 24 damage. And then I could just take every vulnerable and weak card. Seems fine to me. I think that was worth it. 1 energy 24 is bananas. Now I just need as many debuffs as I can find. This does 8. These do 6, so I'm 1 short of killing, sadly. But you're dead. Yeah, debuffs will last literally forever. If I had taken Poke, I could grab a Flatten, but I don't mind Negative Pulse in the Underdogs. Keeps us alive in some fights. I could use a Fire Potion right now to prevent 7 damage. Kind of like doing that. There's a friendship. This card is so broken, man. Just take the friendship. Just do it. Click it. Live it. It is a little bit awkward with our... That is one reason to take Poke. But, I mean, this kills. you. It's not bad. Block for 5. Can play Friendship or can play Bodyguard. I think in this instance I'm going to play Bodyguard. Friendship's more for later. It's like pretty good now and it's amazing later. 11 plus 7 kills. We'll kill you next turn, I guess. Hopefully. Okay, we're not killing you this turn. But you're gonna summon a rat, we just kill the rat that you summon next turn, hopefully. Unleash. Great. Oh, Sleight of Flesh. Yeah. We take that. I know I have Defy. Sleight of Flesh gives us damage. Clumsy for a relic, I will take that. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1. That means Clumsy is effectively like 1/5 of a, or 4/5 of a curse because it exhausts itself to draw 1. So it's not like that bad. This elite fight's gonna be tough. I can upgrade Sleight of Flesh or I can upgrade Debilitate. I think we're just gonna upgrade Sleight of Flesh. Sleight of Flesh plus Negative Pulse solves the multiple eels fight. It's also pretty good into this one. I'm gonna Skill Potion. Melancholy's not bad. Shared Fate makes the next phase so easy. I'm gonna do that. And we're just gonna kill with Sleight of Flesh now. Yep, that's the play. Shared Fate. Do want a Friendship, I think. So I take a little bit of damage, but then you do 6 damage this turn. I'm actually gonna wait, I think, until I draw Sleight of Flesh, because that's gonna boost this card's damage by so much. Strikes do 2 entire damage to me, to this guy. Great. Unleash does 7. 1 defend, full blocks. Great. Block. 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 Take 1. The turn we've been waiting for. Double Debilitate. I almost want to wait 1 more turn here. And use double Debilitate. Because this is going to do 26 plus 12. That's going to do a lot. I think I'm actually going to wait 1 turn because I can block this turn so easily. Is that correct? Nah. Because that's also just good damage. These strikes, however, not very good damage. A little bit worried about that one. But that's fine. This does 14, this does more. I do just have to push damage. So I take like 6. Very hard fight. The first elite fight is always hard. Akabeko. Akabeko into So is kind of nice. Although I probably just want Scourge if I have Sleight of Flesh going. I have Negative Pulse. This plus Akabeko can just solve the next elite fight. Like, absolutely. But I think this is better. For our deck in particular. Because we run out of strength very quickly. I don't want to have to deal with that. Upgrading Negative Pulse to 11 Doom's pretty good. I could upgrade Bodyguard. I think for now I'm going to rest. Got some scary stuff coming up. Okay, more gold. We love gold. This fight. We have Akabeko. Does this not affect Asti? I never knew that, to be honest. But I guess now we do. 14. Okay. takes 7. This does so much. Yeah, great. Flex Potion can help us. That's a Putrefy. That is exactly what we've been wanting. Let's do it. Okay, Putrefy plus the Debilitate goes crazy. 2 of 8 random cards. We get the Defy, and I get a negative pulse. I think this is kind of game over. We got damage. The other option is taking a snap, but I think just multiple negative pulses goes so hard. And I can upgrade the negative pulse, but I feel like I'm strong enough to take 2 elite. It's going to be the block one. Yeah, we're fine here. Okay, Akabeko. This does 36, so I can just kill this one. And you might be asking, why kill this one instead of this one? This one does more damage over the first 3 turns. This one gives you more time to kill it, right? Like, killing this one right now blocks for 7, which is quite valuable. Let's kill you. Well, I guess I was supposed to Flex Potion. I did not know that block every other multi-hit attack does it all at once. I didn't know that it would trigger in the middle of the attack. Otherwise, I should have Flex Potioned. I would just kill. I still will Flex Potion here, but that is unfortunate. And I'm just going to block. Now we know. Replay triggers enemy stuff between hits, and other cards don't do that. Which is a little weird, but makes sense, I guess. Bottom decking Sleight of Flesh. A tale older than time. Great. Sleight of Flesh. So Putrefy is going to do 26. Which will kill this guy, but not completely. This blocks for 5. Yeah, we take a big hit here, unfortunately. Scourge will kill you. And you die. Okay, really rough draw order and a mistake with the potion, but we get through it. We get a Blood Vial, which will help quite a bit, and I get a Reanimate. I won't say no to Reanimate. Okay, I start with Vigor. Weaken you. Doom. Save our Vigor for the big hit attack. Reanimate's a good thing to play here. Asti can tank the hits for me. So Debilitate does 36 damage. And Unleash can kill this one, so let's do it. Unleash does 23. I think Bodyguard Unleash... Oh my god, I'll be 1 short? Is that right? No. Bodyguard will do more. And Asti can just tank all of the damage. We kill you... next turn, I guess. Sleight of Flesh... Negative Pulse. Yeah, we just need to, like, actually draw Sleight of Flesh every combat, and then we're fine. Snap I like. The problem with Snap, though, it doesn't help us draw through our deck. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna skip these. Go here. We know what this fight is gonna be. Opening Sleight of Flesh is pretty nice, although I am taking a big hit to establish it. I can go Bodyguard, Defend, Unleash. I think the big hit to establish it makes sense, though. Take 10. Defy, Debilitate, or I can just play Reanimate, but then I'm doing no damage. Great. Fallen are more effective. You're not weak anymore, sadly. And this is going to be friendship for sure. Take 4. You hit for a lot. Putrefy, though, makes you do, like, no damage. Yeah, 5 times 2. I can block that. And then you have 27 Doom. So you die to Doom here. Which is great. We get through this. Heart of Iron and Regal Pillow, both extraordinarily helpful. And a Grave Warden. Take a Grave Warden. We're going into the Waterfall Giant fight. This is definitely a rest, thanks Regal Pillow. This will heal us up to a very healthy life total. And we get turn 1 Sleight of Flesh. I'm going to play Defy. I really want to have that in my deck, even though the other cards were a bit better. Friendship, Negative Pulse, Strike, or just play Reanimate. I think getting down Friendship now makes sense to me. I should have played this Strike first. It would have saved a little bit of health. These 2 exhaust draws us an extra card, so this turn is going to be like a really good turn for us. Putrefy on top. Classic. Strike only does 4. I think I'm just going to go Grave Warden Strike. Yeah. So Weak Bone lasts for more turns. Oh. Wait, this is great. I'm not going to play Soul because I was able to use all my energy that turn, so there's no need. This turn I get to go Negative Pulse. Strike. Yeah, you take double damage from attacks right now. Okay, Strike, Bodyguard. And we're just making a big Osti, so his big attack doesn't matter that much. Hitting weak would be nice. I don't. I could just reanimate on the big hit. Oh, you died to Doom so you get even more time? Wait, that's sick. Okay. Then, yeah, I have Giant Osti, we're totally fine. Let's draw. Great, we take literally nothing. Explosive Ampule will help a lot with the next act, and I get a Neuro Surge, which is just absurdly strong. Transfigure's really cool too, but I mean, how do you pass a Neuro Surge? This character's messed. Oh, can I clone it? No, dang it. Double block makes this much easier with Pale's Legion. Pale's Tears. I mean, with Friendship, we can get super energy. And then Sacrifice Card Awards gives us a bunch of relics. Let's look at the act. See how many elites we can take. Because this is definitely a deck that can take elites. It's just true of most decks. I think in general, elites are just not as scary as people make them out to be. We have 351 gold. So we'd like an early shop if possible. But something like this is also interesting. Because that would be 1, 2, 3 elites with a later shop. This would be 2 hard fights in an event. And I could take the elite. If I'm not ready, I can take a shop. I could take 2 shops and go 2 removes on like strike, strike. Actually doesn't sound that bad going this way. Taking this shop. We have elite into fire instead of fire into elite. And more hard pull fights, so I don't like that direction. I have Regal Pillow, which means I don't need to block as much because I could just use resting. Right, like there's a fire here, I can rest here. This basically says an extra energy every turn after like the first. I'm gonna go Pale's Legion. I think that will get me through this act, taking the least amount of damage. Okay, 18 times 2. 36. And then strike isn't gonna do 14. Strike's gonna do like 6. And this blocks for 10. So if I do this, wait. Okay. Something else is going on. Akabeko. I think this is a... Akabeko doesn't work with replay how I thought it did. It's doing 18 and then it's doing 10, right? That only did 28 because 47 minus 10 minus 28. Okay, that's what's been happening. I was like, why? Why are my like things not killing? And that's why. So that's pretty rough. Okay, now we know. I had to take 13 damage to learn that. That's so sad. You die. Okay, replay Akabeko does not work as well as you'd like. That's another defy. Can you have too many defies? I only have one. I'm definitely taking it. That's 1 energy, block for like 15, deal damage to the enemy. It's pretty good. You're back. I could save this and just play reanimate. I lose both defies, but I think that's okay. Because I get to save my friend. Which seems good. 23. I really don't want to lose that. Also, this hand is quite bad, but this blocks for 16. I can play Bodyguard to grow Osti, but Osti's not even there. Need to do 4 hits in the next 3 turns. Okay. Neurosurge is awesome. Negative Pulse hurts you. Okay, we take no damage, we take you out. Great. Gold, weak potion. Debilitate with glam. I will keep that one. Borrowed time, delay, and wisp. Borrowed time with reanimate's quite nice. Good at like playing friendship. Delay is just really good though. In fact, delay is kind of just like a better borrowed time. Let's take the delay. Really good with Pale's Legion. I can double delay. The fake shop. I like Anchor. Turn 1 block goes pretty hard. And I like fake happy flower. This makes me less... Oh, I could get 3 healing per fight. Wait a second. This makes me kind of want to path away from this shop and just take the 1. 3 healing per fight is no joke. I'm actually going to take that. That's a lot of passive life increase. Okay. Light of Flesh. I can use Putrefy to do a bunch of damage. I think... I'm just going to Friendship instead. Yeah. Because Defy blocks for 12. I guess this blocks for more. And there's no point in hitting these, so we'll just hit you. This is going to be a little bit scary, but Negative Pulse pretty much takes care of them if I can draw it. Okay. Scourge doesn't exactly kill. Reanimate blocks for 20. Delay plus defend only blocks for 16. So I'm being attacked for 15 plus 8 is 23. So if I play reanimate, I actually just full block. With the defend in there. Great. Okay. This bottom deck is tragic, to say the least. A lot of damage coming my way. $21 to be exact. I think we can survive it. $12 plus 6. Well, that does essentially full block. I can bodyguard. I mean, double negative pulse. It's got to be better than playing a strike there, the bodyguard. Okay, now we actually have good cards. Took a while. But we get there. More gold. It's a poke, it's a fear, and a rattle. I don't feel like I have negative pulse. And I feel like I just kill with that. I guess fear with negative pulse is quite good. The vulnerable stacks really well with debilitate. I will take that. Ooh, sleight of flesh versus reanimate. I'm gonna go this avenue. Okay, I kind of hate this. We do nothing. I take 6 here. But I'm healing for 3 every fight. I'm like half of an ironclad now. And look at this. Check for 14. You're weak forever. I'm still taking damage somehow. Putrefy does a lot. And next turn, I have Debilitate with double play, which makes Friendship quite a bit worse. You're also just dead, so I don't know that it matters. I'm going to let Defy Exhaust so that Joss Paper gives me more. Gold. Okay, no escape seems pretty good, right? That's like our secondary damage scaling. I will take a no escape. Let's go. Shop card remove is really strong. I kind of like it. Whenever Osti attacks, gain energy. We're not really doing Osti attack stuff. Sharp 3. If I had Rattle the Sharp 3, that'd be sick. But I think we just get rid of a strike. We keep the Clumsy because it's self-exhaust. I don't really care about that. And I have 2 elite fights coming up, so let's get a Bone Brew. Bring it on. This is going to be a moderately challenging fight. Let's play the big block first. You guys are attacking for 12 plus 9 plus 7 is 28. So I don't need to use any potions yet. Now might be a good time to use a potion. I think I definitely have to Sleight of Flesh. And Friendship. Yeah, Friendship. I'm going to... Heart of Iron. I think I might just use both of my potions. Keep my life total really high. Or as high as I can. I think Bone Brew basically was just block 15. We'll take it though. Okay, let me Neurosurge. Delay is awesome. Giga Block. Weaken you. Weaken you. You still have the most health. It's like I have way too much block and then not enough block. Just repeating that over and over. Let me Scourge you. You're dying to Doom. This only does 3. Okay, you're going to be scariest next turn. Take a little bit more damage. I'm glad I used my potion here. They both die here. I think. You are evaporated. Okay. Okay, that worked. We get a potion, we get a planisphere. Another defy. It is so insanely strong. I don't know. Yes, I want a third. It's so many. Okay, Kusarigama not very likely to help me that much. But that's okay. Let's take another lead. Great. Turn 1. We go reanimate. And this gives me 10 block. Pretty good turn 1. We get to Neurosurge. I would like to keep drawing. Okay, that's a big unleash. 19 is not bad. Establish friendship. And then I can weaken. Get a soul, which I guess a soul is not actively that good, but it is what it is. Stack Doom. Take no damage. This is the scary turn. But this turn we just go Sleight of Flesh. Delay blocks for a lot. You do no damage to me. And now we get to have fun. Ear. Debilitate. Defy does still net block. I don't think there's any reason to or not to play that one. I don't know. People, I got so many comments complaining about this boss. I don't know if I've even like taken damage from this fight yet. I could just play Strike. No, that's not enough. I might take damage here. Gain 10 block. Gain 5 block, 6 tainted. No, I'm still not taking any damage. I don't know, man. He seems fine. Sparkling Rouge, mostly cared about the dexterity. Another no escape. 2 of these lets me kill bosses very quickly. Let's upgrade. Upgraded Debilitate means I just take no damage from anything. We're fighting the bee guy, which makes upgraded Reanimate pretty tempting. Do that. Go here. Okay, Mystic Lighter. Enchanted attacks do... Oh, Death's Door? I mean, it is a lot of block. What do you think about that? Shroud also is a lot of block in this deck. Wait. I have no escape? Okay. Look. We're taking the crew. I can no longer card remove. But I can buy a block potion. Just to help me get through the next fight. Remove 2 strikes to add ultimate strike. Remove 2 defends to add ultimate defend. Removing 2 defends for ultimate defend is really good with Pale's Legion. Let's do that. Because instead of 1 blocking for 10, you get 1 blocking for 22. And that's a big game. Also, this hand is very good. Shroud. Delay blocks for so much. You attack for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 does not play Scourge. How much does this block for? 15. Okay, we're just gonna do this. This seems great. There's our Sleight of Flesh. I can make statuses. I think that's probably correct. This does so much to you. And then now Weaken will do absurd amounts of block. Or just genuinely kill you. Great. Giga defend. Take no damage. Yeah, it was just 3 elites. No problem for the Necrobinder. Money, money. Red Mask. Very helpful. Misery lets me apply debuffs to other enemies. It's pretty good in general, but I'm going to take Death's Door, I think. Right? I mean, I can stack debuffs. If it's a multi-enemy combat, that's fine, but I'm not that worried about multi-enemy combats. Do I need it? I'm just going to take a Death's Door. Beetlejuice is probably better than a Vuln Potion in this deck. I don't need to rest. What do I want to do? Shroud giving me more block is quite nice. Making Scourge draw 2 is also pretty good. It lets me just hit Death's Door more reliably. Okay, let's go Putrefy. Here. No escape. This fight is going to be a little bit tricky for us. But I have plenty of health to try and get through this, and I have stacking no escapes already, which makes me feel fairly good. 5 blocks for 12. And I'm going to lose 1 Defy so I can keep the no escapes going. I think that makes sense to me. Great. Oh, I have Neurosurge with Death's Door too. Wait, that's really good. Okay. I can super block this. Keep you weak forever. Yeah, this fight's... I don't want to say over. But I'm not that worried about it. We'll put it that way. Friendship. I can play Delay, but I think keeping my Pale's Legion is a little bit better. This is the turn. You're still weak. The weak lasts for longer. And I'm a little bit worried about killing you on time. I think I just play Unleash. It actually triggers Kusarigama, and this attack's not that big. I can block potion if I'm particularly worried about it, which I'm not. I think I almost have to play this Frantic Escape as much as I want to play this Reanimate. And I'm gonna Beetlejuice you. Because that also does damage. And you're tiny. Okay, this turn looks a lot better. I can run away. Hit for 7. Block for 12. And play the more expensive runaway. I'm gonna save my potion just to see, like, I have a lot of cards that I can draw that can get me through the next turn. Delay gives me energy. Grave Warden gives me card draw. I'll take energy. Hard to tell which would have been better. Okay, no escape. Let's go. This blocks for 12. Run away. Block. Attack. Take no damage. And I have 21 doom, so we better be killing this turn, which we are. Go Shroud, no escape, applies 70 doom. Giga block. Sometimes we don't think about the drawback of Neurosurge, and it creeps up a little bit. Oblivion. Wait a second. Oblivion with Sleight of Flesh goes so hard. End of Days is just absurdly good at keeping us, getting us through like the book fights in the next act. This with Sleight of Flesh kills so quickly, but I don't really need that, I think. Man, I want to fight Aeon Glass with this character, and they won't let me. Apotheosis. Brilliant Scarf seems really good. I just took End of Days. I have a bunch of 3s. Yeah, Brilliant Scarf. Easy. Okay, well, I think this deck would definitely be good into Aeon Glass if we had fought it, but they don't want to let us fight it. There's 3 shops and they're all right here in weird spots. I could do this. I like that path. Okay, End of Days against the books, like we drew it up. No. Let's go Scourge this one. This blocks for an insane amount. Do I need to do that? I can use this potion, and then I can establish Sleight of Flesh. Because I'm currently taking a decent amount. Next turn's going to be pretty scary. I guess I will use this potion. Two. If I weaken you, this blocks for 12. What is 12 times 0.75? It'll attack for 9. So it'll be 9 plus 8. 17 minus 12 minus 4. I will take exactly 1 and lose max HP, so... Okay. Defy you. Just a regular block. Okay. I don't want to lose my max HP. Doom plus more. Giga block. Great. A little bit passive of a deck right now. But I have answers. End of Days. 1. 2. Delay plus. I'll take it. There's like no shot that I'm doing 150 damage. So I will take the potion option, I guess. 75 might even be tough for this deck, although we have a Neurosurge. keep you weak for next turn, sure. Okay, hold up. Are we doing it? Oh, we're just short. Wait, no, he dies to Doom if I do any damage, right? I don't have any damage. Dude, I can block you for a whole lot, though. 77 block. Lethal humiliation. It's okay. We're Necrobinder. It's what she does. Okay. I would love to play End of Days. But I think I need to do this instead. Friendship with Brilliant Scarf is kind of the play, right? Because now I can just play my whole hand. I can go... Debilitate makes weak stronger. Doom. This is free. Doom. Big Osty. Okay. We're just out here looking for more Doom. Unleash does a lot of damage. 41. It's a huge block. Hits you for 23. Okay. Defy is also very... Does this work if I Doom myself? I think it kind of does. Guys, we might have a lot of block. I'm maybe a little bit worried about test subject form 1. There's this sleight of flesh. Giga block. Drawing Death's Door. Look. We'll hang out. Still full blocking. This is such a passive build, but it's very funny. Okay, you're dead. It's so much block. End of Days. That's why we play that card. The next ethereal card you play costs 0. I don't think my deck really needs that. Invoke, Borrowed Time. They're both not upgraded. I'm just going to hang out. Okay, Power to Enchant with Swift 2 is absurd. Putting that on Neurosurge is absurd. Gain 3 energy, draw 4 cards. I love it. And I get to start with a Sleight of Flesh. Take a hit. You're weak vuln, so let's do this thing. Sweet. And I get to Kusari Gama off of that. Wait, Brilliant Scar... Actually, activating Kusari Gama this deck is wild. So... 1, 2, 3, 4... This is free. Oh no, you're attacking for 18 damage. Probably could have blocked differently, but whatever. We have full blocked. Here's our friendship. We'll just do that in friendship. As long as I get friendship active, it's pretty hard for me to imagine dying here. Holy. Bottom decking Neurosurge, sad, but... We're so powerful. Wisp plus... The retain's okay, but I never really find myself too short on energy. Spur's okay, also heals for like 8. Pretty good on the test subject downtime turns. But I think I just skip. Let's go here, because I really want to hit this shop. Okay, we will upgrade. Doom seems pretty good. End of days, the big upgrade. Bridge Shroud. Once I establish Neurosurge, this is just +3 block every turn. Bag of Marbles. Pretty good. Take it elite. I think we can handle it. Especially this dude. Okay, so I can Giga Block. And then get rid of your status. Wait, this fight's gonna be so easy. Right? You just do nothing for so many turns. There's my sleight of hand. Can play Fear. I guess that makes sense because then I can save my Pale's Legion for next turn. Although this looks pretty good. Let me Shroud. Let me Scourge. Okay, the first block is extra. This block's for the most. Card is free. Wait. Are we overpowered? 29. Big Osti. And then you get like 5 turns to come back from this? That's wild. Sweet. Okay, elite down. I guess, I don't know about that guy. We get more max HP. Don't want any of these. Yep, let's go towards the shop. This fight could be tricky. I'm gonna hit the dexterity one. I can play delay plus for more energy next turn, and I think that's probably... You're gonna steal my dexterity. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I can use the scarf, but I'm only drawing 5. I think it's not worth it. Because I'm already getting energy off Happy Flower. And I'm doing this. Okay. Shroud. You're hitting for more. This one's free. You do nothing. I think I'm gonna full block this anyway. So I think I'm just gonna defy. Wait, what's 7 times 2 plus 8? 14 plus 8 is 22. This is gonna block for 4. Yep, so I'm full blocking this anyway. I guess I might as well do that. Escape on you. Strike with Kusarigama. Let's go. There we go. Sleight of Flesh. And I could play No Escape, but I almost think Putrefy is more valuable because of the weak. This will apply 15 Doom and do 13 yeah, Putrefy is better here. Don't mind an End of Days. 29 Doom. 17 plus 29 is 46, so just short of killing that one. This is going to block for so much. Okay. Cool. Animate. I guess we just go big Osti now. -5 dexterity. Has that ever stopped me before? Death's Door blocks for almost nothing. Okay, let's see what we get. I mean, they're attacking for a lot. I'll give them that. 12. This potion. Then I can negative pulse. It doesn't block any. I actually am taking, I think nothing because Osti's carrying it for me, but 3, 4, free block. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should not have used the potion there, but you die. Duplicator is an exceptional thing. I also get an upgraded negative pulse, which I will absolutely be taking. Okay, what do you have for me? Another sleight of flesh. Don't mind if I do. That's absurd. Anchor helps a lot in both elite combats. I could also 186 plus 182. 368. Potion belt plus cauldron actually seems really good. Heart of iron. Drawing 1 for 3 turns is probably better than 3 in 1 turn. I don't know. That seemed good to me because now I could just retain these for future events. Enchant a card that exhausts with Soul's Power. Sadly, where is it? Sadly, this is a power. Reanimate though. I mean, I gotta do it. It's so fun. Let's do it. Giga Reanimate. Although genuinely, for this deck, this might be better. Nah, Giga Reanimate. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be the hard combat. There's the Giga Reanimate. Yeah. Just get big Osti. There's our first sleight of flesh. No block this turn is a little bit concerning. Still no block. Okay, we're taking a big hit. I think that's okay. This does 20, this does more. We get no upgrades. Hear you. This does so much. Great, I get my upgrades back. Still no block. I guess I'm just taking it. Oh. Right, Brilliant Scarf. Okay, that was a pretty big mistake. We should be okay, but that was unfortunate. Let's go negative pulse. The first block is upgraded. This one technically blocks for more. The fact that I went without drawing block is kind of wild. One's free. We block. Because my deck is capable of blocking for like 70 every turn. Second, Sleight of Flesh. Neurosurge applies 3 Doom to myself. Drawing into Death's Door. That seems very worth doing. Second Sleight of Flesh. Negative pulse. Super block. This one's free. Top card is Scourge, which I quite like. Ooh, okay. No escape kills you, I think. $42 is a full block, and you're all dead. Okay, and I get to rest, get my health mostly high. Deathbringer Plus I will take. That's a very good one. Go here, rest. So I think I, from that mistake, lost about 10 HP, so we'll see if it matters. I do have a ton of potions at least. This is definitely Bone Brew Heart of Iron stuff. I think the Queen's going to be relatively easy, I hope. But this fight and this turn in particular are going to be tough. So we'll see what that looks like. Delay does full block. I'm going to Bone Brew. That lets Unleash do more damage. Which is a lot for turn 1. If I get through the first phase, I feel pretty confident. I also got Sleight of Flesh Debilitate, so there we go. $15. You literally just die. Great. I almost wanted to kill you via Doom so I'd have more time, but I think this is fine. We establish second Sleight of Flesh if we want. Or I can go delay, just full block this. I think delay full blocking is very powerful. We lose the Defy. I get a Shroud though. Shroud's really good. I get to draw. This just loses 2 HP, right? Take 2 damage. That's like nothing. Great. Giga Block. 8 times 4 is how much? 32. So Asti takes 3. There's the Super Reanimate. I need to establish the friendship, I think. This is super block. 8 times 5 is 40 damage. You're already weak, so that doesn't matter. So I'm currently taking 3. I think that's in our best interest. To make you die to Doom. So now I get 2 turns. Oh, I take nothing. Even better. Now I get 2 turns to set up. Like Friendship, Bodyguard. Great. This guy's going to come back at full strength. There's our delay. Full block. Might as well weaken ya. It's just so strong, man. Okay, 45 coming my way. I like all of this. 33 coming my way. Where'd all your damage go, man? Where did it go? So now you do nothing. I get to play Reanimate? I can play Delay for energy next turn, but I think I'm just gonna save my Legion. 14 by 3. How much is that? 42. So Asti basically takes all of it. Oh, I keep skipping the free card. It's fine though. We're like, you get to a point where you just don't care that much, and we're pretty much there. Like, I'm not taking damage in this fight anyway. So it's technically a mistake, but this is something I talk about. There are mistakes that matter, and there are mistakes that do not matter. And just make sure you're not making the mistakes that matter. And you'll be fine. Because, yeah, we technically made a mistake, but it's almost advantageous because it pushed Happy Flower along. And we didn't take any damage as a result of it, so... Okay. This boss you can literally just block forever. Let's go Shroud. You're only attacking for 14. It's a full block. Let's keep the Putrefy in the deck so we can find it later. Because that'll be good for killing the queen. 14. I like double debilitate. Now you only attacked for 9. Let's see what the skill potion offers us. It's a good time for that. Dredge, Undeath, and Parse. I'll take a Parse. I think having Parse in the deck is actually really nice. This will keep you weak for even longer. Oh, I can play this for free. Right, I can go Fear, then Deathbringer for free. I mean, that is 12. Might as well. Great. This is the unupgraded Sleight of Flesh. It's Heart of Iron now. Reanimate Plus does just block the heck out of this. And I could just keep doing that. Sure. We can start storing up a big Ostie to handle the queen's attacks. There's the friendship we wanted. Definitely playing this over anything else, sadly. Okay. We have friendship now. We have energy. We got card draw. We're just looking for Sleight of Flesh, which is there. This is the duplicator moment. We can use. Play delay for free. Okay, now we start focusing almost all of our debuffs on the queen. Bottom decking Neurosurge is a classic. Definitely a classic. Literally at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Alright, queen. Let's go. Go negative pulse. Parse draws 3. Debilitate is free. You're not even attacking for that much. Is there something that costs more than 1? No. Get to do that. Doom the queen. No, you're dying to doom? That's not what we wanted. Big Ostie. We're already used Pale's Legion. Ugh, you dying to doom is so sad. Because you die and that triggers the queen attack in the same turn, which is... I guess I could say unfortunate. I block for 9. Actually, yeah, killing that guy by Doom is very rough, because she retains her block as well. Like, we're fine here, but it could have been rough. fact, I even take damage. Oh, no, I don't. Let's go. Wait, is that 2 bosses without any damage? Let's go. That was a great run. I don't know. We just blocked everything, doomed them out. We killed 8 elites. Yeah, defeated 2 bosses without losing any HP. There's the deck. Really, it was just kind of Sleight of Flesh and then a bunch of block. We kept bottom decking the Neurosurge, but it didn't matter. If you like this, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.